you have new love coming in. And I want to say two things. Make sure you're protecting your crown at this time. And also make sure that you are not overthinking too much. If something is confusing, that's because it is. And it's intentionally meant to be confusing. Okay? If you feel like it's confusing, it's either you can tell that someone, I feel like, how can I describe this to you? Because I don't want to get you confused. It's some energy out here that's trying to make you feel like you tripping. That's the best way to describe it to you, babe. Like, it's some energy out here that wants to make you feel like you're tripping. You know that Chris Brown song, Stop Tripping? Okay. Something to do with the Father. Something to do with the Father energy is out here, okay? The connection to a father, how you connect to masculine energy, that's really like affecting relationships at this time, especially like divine union type of energy. I'm trying to think what I was going to say. Because I have something on my mind. I always have something on my mind. It's just not coming out. So that's the only thing. Like, we'll see what Spirit wants to say. Spirit guides to the highest white light, please guide me through this reading. Allow there to be clarity at this time. Somebody's not giving up on you. They don't want you to give up on them. I feel like, you know what? If I'm just channeling this energy, you two are mirroring each other quite perfectly. Okay? No matter if, I want to say the separation or the distance or the time between the two of you. Okay? The distance, the separation, all of that. Alright? Things are being made clear to you in this connection at this time, okay? Whoever's watching this. Clarity. It's like clarity is being distributed. I literally feel like my crown is, I don't want to say on fire, but it's definitely, somebody's trembling. I don't know why. I definitely feel my crown tingling. So, either someone is really going through some type of huge spiritual awakening that's leading to like change of action, change of address. Whoever's on the, it could be something to do with Sagittarius. I know that we are experiencing a full moon in Sagittarius today, so happy full moon in Sagittarius. But I definitely feel like someone is going through a really huge spiritual awakening. Okay? I'm also channeling some energy about a financial change. Okay? There's some type of blessing here that's unfolding. Star card energy here. You're going to see how something plays out, how it all works out. You're going to see how something plays out, how it all works out. Yep, Ace of Cups. Okay, what's the, I don't need to clarify this Four of Wands in reverse because I know what this is. What other messages are here? Someone could be from New York. You have a really kind spirit. Okay. Oh, I hope. Be quiet. I need to post this on YouTube. Hold on. Okay. YouTube will be like trying to find a reason to not monetize my video. We don't need that. But anyways, you have a really kind heart. You have a really kind spirit. Okay. Boom. We have that. Something about your kid or kids is significant here. So let's tap into that energy. Okay? All right, let me do my little introduction. Hey y'all, what's up? How are you doing? My name is With the Love Kendra. If this is your first time here, hello, welcome. Stick around. Also, go ahead and follow me. Go ahead and subscribe. Become a part of the community. Okay? Become a part of the community. And hit the like button. Hit the thumbs up button for me. All right? For those of y'all who are coming back, for those of y'all who are coming back, welcome back. Okay. Let's see what's going on with this situation with kids. I keep picking this up. It was even when I was on TikTok yesterday. It was something going on with some kids. Somebody being funny with somebody's kid. And I mean like a parent or something. It's just something going on behind the scenes in a weird, not a cool way. I don't feel like it's too much you gotta worry yourself about, but there's definitely some weird shit going on behind the scenes. Boop. Boop. 3 of Pentacles. You said I'm crazy for you. What's going on with the kids? Okay. Tower card. Queen of Cups. Queen of Cups is mom or mother. Oh, Judgment card reversed. It's like playing spades. Like how many books do you have? How can we put these cards together so it makes sense? How many sets of cards can you put together and make sense, and then you can put it with that one and read all the energy together collectively? Okay. Somebody has a poor sense of direction. Someone also here is seeking validation. Someone's name here could be Chris. Someone is seeking validation for or through something like, it's almost like redemption in a public way though. Ooh, something has definitely been taking place with somebody's children here. Okay. Someone here could be trying to take someone's child away from them. What the fuck? The new moon is reversed. The Wanderer and the 5 of Wands. Someone here is working to get someone to... Someone could be trying to remove a father. Someone also could be removing someone from kids because it's saying, oh, you're doing them harm. Okay, 2 of Wands energy is out here along with the 3 of Wands. Someone is just trying to keep someone from moving forward. Like, if I can keep you focused on this, if I can, it's like a distraction thing, right? If I can keep you distracted and it's like separated though. Like, I feel like someone wants you to, someone could be trying to threaten someone with the idea that they're going to take away someone's kids. Take what resonates here. And it's known, but it's unknown. So it's not in your face, but this could just be this would be a conversation that you were aware of, that you heard about. Or it's just something that you can just sense. You know what I'm saying? You can sense it. You can smell it. You can feel it, right? And that is the distraction to keep someone from opening up and having like a relationship with someone. Yes. Because the Hangman is here in the reverse. So it's like if someone can keep another person distracted with the kids, then you won't have the opportunity to open up and remarry possibly. Because it's giving marriage with the Queen of Pentacles. Yeah. The Fool card is in the verse. 5 of Cups, 4 of Pentacles. It's basically trying to keep somebody stuck. Look, all this energy is stuck, 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 stuck. You can't move, 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 move. You know what I'm saying? Like, you can't do nothing else. If I can keep you stuck, if I can keep you attached, if I can keep you, you know what I'm saying? It's like wrapped around my finger, then you won't move. What's the Five of Wands energy? Let me use a different deck because I want to see what the attempt is to do this. Like, what type of tactics are they using? The park. Somebody could be using like outdoor activities. Like, oh, I'm going to take them and do this. And we're going to go and do that. Yeah, museum and shit. Elevator. Like, oh yeah, we're going to go do this. We're going to go do that. Okay. And somebody be at work. We got the work and we got the bridge card. Work, bridge, and post office. Something about communication. Someone could just need to work on communicating better. Because of work. Could be a Leo here. You see, I'm crazy for you. Sorry, I love 80s music and they were jamming that song. What's the workspace? Forest. Somebody's trying to navigate work. Somebody here could be on TikTok. Why the crickets stop? Someone's definitely gone through some type of spiritual transformation. The forest card to me, the forest card to the rendezvous point is, I'm seeing like rendezvous saint. This is a dangerous space for somebody to be in regards to their work. Could travel for work. Or somebody could be, well, let's see what the dangerous thing is. We got to break it down. We got to break it on down. 7 whole days. Hey, and not a word from you. 7 whole nights. And I'm just about through. Hey, I can't take it, won't take it, can't take it no more. I had a lot of do. I'd rather be on my... Okay, sorry. I was about to see, baby. I was about to cut up. I forgot I was reading for y'all. I'm sitting here just in my own little zone, you know. Okay. Let me stop tripping. That never works. It used to. It just make you laugh now, but it used to work when we used to do. Anyway, I used to be in theater, and we used to be like, okay, to bring it back in when we was playing this shit. But anyway. Rendezvous point, perilous realm. So, someone's workspace has brought them through a dark night of the soul. However, the dark night of the soul has this person in a very shadowy, moody space. It's like, do I feel like a... Why is this? Okay. Something at work. Wherever you work, it's going to be different for everybody. I was trying to make it work with this Five of Wands energy with the kid situation, but it's going to be different for everybody. Spirit just said that because I'm like, hold on, I had to pause and I'm like, so tell me exactly, what this means and how that connects, and it doesn't for everyone. It won't. Thank you, Spirit. The perilous realm is dangerous, like dangerous activities. Is that I feel like there are people in someone's workspace or their arena where they're basically snakes in the grass. They may like watching it, or they may be subtly entertained by it, but they're not mutuals. Okay, that's what this is. What's the bridge card here? Connecting pathways. Oh, it's just communication. Why is the Empress and the Emperor both in the reverse? King of Pentacles, King of Stars. Something about provocation or being or vocation, which gives me the idea that there is a certain way that things have to be said, worded, and presented at somebody's job so that a message is very clear and that it gets through, so that it's received well. Okay? Whatever someone does here for work, there needs to be a very stable, or you are creating a very stable, because something could be really rigid. Like your workspace could be really rigid. And it's like, in order to have this understanding of what is being created, this foundation, or how it's being perceived, it has to be communicated in a way where it is received. And I don't know if it's necessarily going to always be received well, right? Because the Ten of Cups, because you got the Page of Swords, which is like, okay, an open mind, communication, but then somebody ain't receiving something, okay? And it's like, I feel like this is tied to the kid situation now. Let's bring this back in, because now I feel like Spirit is like offering me a segue to bridge this information so you understand what I'm saying. Someone chooses, I'm hearing their reality. People live in different realities, right? But someone out here, I feel like whoever you're parenting with, the father literally chooses to misunderstand. Generational curse breaker. Somebody by the name of generational curse breaker just liked something that I was saying. So that's confirmation. Okay? They literally, it's like, I wouldn't say someone goes out of their way, but they're not trying to receive what it is that you're saying. Does that make sense? Okay. All right. So that's the breakdown in communication. That's what this Five of Wands energy is with this father situation. Somebody here, you ain't worried about that. I don't know why I'm hearing another person say, well, I ain't worried about that. I can fight. Okay. 10 of Wands and 10 of Pentacles. Two people are approaching this situation in totally different aspects. We got the King of Cups energy here at the bottom of the deck. I'm hearing the word solely independent. Someone here is solely independent, meaning they're alone, they're by themselves in something here. We do have Scorpio energy at the bottom of the deck. Okay? The bottom of the dad. I don't know what that means. But I'm just channeling, you know, I'm open, so I'm channeling whatever I hear, whatever comes through as I'm channeling and I'm in the moment, I'm gonna say it. 10 of Pentacles energy here though, right? This is like knowing something is never going to end, right? If we are talking about King of Swords, Six of Swords reversed, and we are talking about someone being able to break a generational curse, you first have to understand it. And you may be the person that's in this and you could be dealing with this and you're like, why is this happening? Well, you need to understand how to deal with it. Okay? Yes, Star card energy, Devil card. Exactly. You have to understand how to deal with people who are karmics. You have a child or possibly children with a karmic, and it is up to you to understand how to deal with that. Do you understand? Okay. So the Star card with the Devil card is basically saying, I'm hearing that song. Yes, I'm hopeful. Yes, I am hopeful for, Coach Carter. Right? Hopeful, right? Aquarius, Capricorn energy. Aquarius energy is all about being humanitarian, being the one who can gather the people because they can see things from a clearer perspective that makes things work together harmoniously for everybody, right? The Capricorn energy, though, is it's so hard. We can't get up out of this space. It's always going to be like this. It's something about the devil card, the devil energy, that makes it stuck. Somebody here is insecure in this co-parenting dynamic. And so it keeps something on a repetitive cycle. Okay, spirit talking. You see how these motherfuckers is flipping out? Four of Swords, Justice card. I'm hearing spirit say, now you're talking now. Now you're talking to them now. Thank you, spirit. Okay, Justice energy here with the Four of Cups and the Two of Pentacles. It's up to you to decide, because I feel like this knife is indicating that you have very clear eyes. You have a very keen sense of subject, meaning you know exactly what needs to be done. So you have to be the one that, I feel like you are taking on more than you need to. You see the Five of Moons at the bottom of the deck? This is someone who is taking on way more than they need to emotionally, because this person can't figure out how to balance their emotions. Four of Cups along with the Two of Pentacles. Someone here is hell-bent on keeping things stagnant. They want a stalemate. They want things to be put. Okay? So you are definitely co-parenting. Yes. A thief. This person is a spiritual thief. The Hierophant energy is in the reverse. The Hierophant energy in the reverse is not necessarily a bad card. The problem that I have with the Hierophant energy being in the reverse in this instance is that although this is unorthodox, the two of you guys separating, if you were, you created a child together and then you separate, so the world will look at it like, oh, you had a child out of wedlock, or you're married and you're no longer together. It's all about how you create the narrative around that. Yes, it may be an unorthodox way of parenting or raising a child, right? But the Queen of Wands energy is indicating that I'm hearing that you're stronger than that. You're better than that. The Queen of Wands is someone who knows how to create a dynamic so that we all succeed. Because with the Ten of Stars energy being in the reverse, this is literally like, we have to operate this way. It's got to be like this. And we just need to learn how to navigate in this space, rather choosing to rise above the occasion and being like, hey, this is how we navigate this, and it be successfully. Because it feels to me like someone here, and you see this vehicle card, right? Again, someone here is wanting to drive, control, manage, dictate a certain narrative that things go this certain type of way because they want it to be that way, because they're stuck in a karmic cycle in a certain way of thinking. I need it to go my way, rather than it works collectively as a whole, that if each and I won't say each individual person, I do definitely feel like, how can I put this? I have to put it like this, and you can, whoever watches it can take it however they need to, because, some people will twist the narrative so that it fits the illusion of how they want it to be perceived. You understand what I'm saying? So there's this notion that one person believes that the way that they conceive ideas is it should only go this way, and the person who has these bright ideas is not the brightest. Do you understand what I'm saying? Because there's a narrative that is being created as if they need to, the narrative that they're creating is that they need to be in control. And I feel as if there's another person on the other side of that, or another subject on the other side of that that says conducively that this can work together, right? And you know what it all boils down to is that when you're co-parenting, you have to understand that you can't just co-parent from the distinction of, I don't really give a fuck about that other person. This is what I'm trying to do for my child. Because then you're no longer co-parenting, but you are now operating in a way where you are using your ego, because the emotion that's driven is that you are only serving to get what it is that you want. Where what should be happening collectively is that no matter how you feel about the other person, the conversations that you have to have are the type of conversations that should be had are the type of conversations where you're respecting of time, space, things of that nature, right? Because you're and it's funny because I was thinking about this yesterday and I was like, I wonder if this is going to come up in a reading, and yet here we are. Because the type of energy that should be put in is in towards the kid. If one parent has the child and then the other parent is like, yeah, I'm going to come and get the kid, but you don't have a certain time. There's no date. You just going off of when you decide to, okay, hey, I'm coming to, rather than things do have to flow. I want to say unfortunately, because I understand that everybody doesn't move off of time frames, but when you're raising a kid, they do have a schedule, so you have to approach it with such manner, correct? So yeah, someone here is literally keeping another parent stuck, because there's one parent that is stuck in a weak timeline and they have a weak system, and not system in terms of support. I feel like the system that is what's weak within their system is the way that they operate, the way that they cohabitate with others in spaces that say we are working together. You know what I'm saying? And again, there are going to be people there that are going to try to flip this narrative, but that's a conversation that they have to have between themselves and this. You know what I'm saying? The universe and stuff like that. Because people know what they be doing. People know what they be doing. They know when they moving foul. They know when they doing the right thing. You know. People know, and you know, whatever like that. So we'll leave that to the divine to judge in spiritual court. You feel what I'm saying? Because everything got to go to spiritual court. I don't care what kind of spell work you think you gonna do, baby. Shit don't fly unless in the spiritual realm they be like, okay. You understand what I'm saying? Two of Wands. See, everybody don't know spiritual laws. People be getting involved in spiritual shit and don't know spiritual laws, and that's how your ass be getting fucked up. And then you be trying to move off of ego to hurry up and clean up the shit that you done did because you don't know spiritual laws, and you be moving foul in a motherfucker. Real talk. Okay? But yeah, I digress. Let us keep going. I want this card. That's what I'm saying. This is what I'm saying. Okay? This is what I'm talking about. Two of Wands with the Nine of Swords. Okay? Yeah, somebody's feeling the spirit of envy and judgment because of they cast this upon a particular individual. Yes, indeed. They cast this upon a particular individual. Yeah, somebody out here sowing seeds. Okay, somebody out here sowing seeds. There's this person who is catching this or reaping this type of karma. This person who's catching this or reaping this type of karma, it's like they was just throwing shit, just caution to the wind. You know what I'm saying? Just careless, motherfucker. You feel what I'm saying? Just careless. But anyways, let us proceed. Okay? Something about bows here. I'm seeing the color red and bows, like little thin bows. Okay. Seven of Wands energy here. Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. Again, Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. Page of Cups. Somebody could have went to a place, a cove, a water cove. We have Gemini energy here at the bottom of the deck. Lovers energy is here in the reverse. So we're talking about exes or something of that nature. Okay. Sagittarius energy with the Six of Wands. Again, Leo energy here. Okay. Somebody is going out of their way to basically block a child. Okay, they could be like, oh, I'm keeping them from harm. I think they're doing actually more harm than good. Okay, Knight of Swords energy here. King of Wands, Knight of Wands reverse, Three of Wands reverse, Ace of Pentacles reverse, Six of Cups. Someone out here is doing more harm to their child than they actually are doing good. Something about breathing life into their child or breathing new life into their child. This is like somebody, Leo energy again. A lot of fire, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius energy out here. Okay. Heavy on this fire. Heavy on the father. Okay. But someone is literally like suffocating their child. I don't know if someone is literally like, but they are killing the spirit of their child, if you understand what I'm saying. Okay. What's the Three of Wands? Show me how they're killing the spirit of this child. Show me how they're killing the spirit of this child. Kitchen tools, meal preparation, spiritual sanctuary, and then we got the amusement park here at the bottom of the deck. They're not being nurtured spiritually. Someone has a child out here who's not being nurtured spiritually. They're keeping them caught in a storm. They're keeping them caught in the matrix. Yeah. Someone here is very, there. You have a very spiritual child and they're being malnourished or being treated impartially. They're not being treated well. You already knew this though. Like you knew your child wasn't being treated well. Yeah. Art exhibit. See, you know your child, you know what your child creates, you know how they are. Leo energy here, Libra energy here, okay? Somebody is definitely only focused on themselves, okay? They don't pay attention to their kid. You knew it. You knew it. Okay? There could literally be a masculine here, be like, yeah, I'm her father. I know that. No, they didn't. This person don't know shit. Okay? This person don't know a goddamn thing. But somebody be trying to like say that they know something. So I feel like there's two sets of fathers or two separate dudes. Yeah, thank you, Spirit. That's really like that fresh air. There's two sets of spiritual energies or entities out here. There's one father. This could be like a grandfather or someone who has a very older. They have a very kind, like soft spoken kind of spirit. Like they're really soft spoken. And this person knew that somebody was being really arrogant. They said, I knew it. I knew it. They're speaking on another man's arrogance or things that they see. They don't even have to see it because it was literally damn, I didn't even show y'all the card. Fuck, I wonder if I can find it again. It was my other card where it was like you can see what's going on behind the scenes. Okay? What's up with the neck? Yeah. Somebody could have a tattoo on their neck because I keep wanting to like, it's back here, but it literally felt like it's like right here. Somebody could have a tattoo right there. Okay? What's the countryside? Somebody could have a Rover. Somebody could have a red car. Someone here could play sports. Oh my God. There's one parent that sees another parent as competition. That's crazy. Okay. Aquarius. Okay. You're an Aquarius. You got somebody who sees you as competition. You already know this. You already know this person sees you as competition. Gemini, Aries, Sagittarius energy out here. Page of Wands. That's crazy. This person thinks that they outsmart you. They think they're smarter than you. And not in like a... Not in... I was about to say the word brilliant. Spirit was like, please. My head started hurting. Like, brilliant? Like, hell no. It's in a way that is very... I don't want to use the word condescending. I don't want to use that. It's gaslighty. You could definitely say it's gaslighty. It's definitely the type of energy that would play in your face. Play in your face, play on your energy, talk shit about you behind your back, sabotage you, keep secret. This type of shit is scary. I'm not, like, I'm laughing, but no, for real, this type of shit this type of extent that this person will do, they don't have a problem helping you lose shit because they don't have nothing to lose. That type of shit. Damn, this reading long as hell. Yep. This person don't have shit to lose, so they don't have a problem helping you lose a motherfucking thing. And they'll be like, yeah, I'll help you. This person don't mean you no good. They don't want to see you prosper. They don't want to see you doing better than them. That's why they want to keep you exactly where you at, like keep you right. Look, 10 of Cups, energy in the reverse. This type of co-parent, this person does not want to see you doing better than them. Especially feminine energy, who I'm talking to. You see this Queen of Pentacles energies in the reverse? Even as a mother, as a woman, baby. Okay? This type of shit. This reading ain't gonna resonate with everybody, but I know it's gonna resonate with somebody. You understand? King of Wands energy in the reverse, 6 of Wands energy in the reverse, 7 of Cups. This person literally will like plot or plan how they cannot show up. Like, you know what? I know that would make your day. I'm not gonna do it because I know that would make that would ruin your day. I know that's what you want, right? Like, oh, you want to see your kid today? I'm going to make sure you don't do that because I know that will ruin your day. I'm going to make sure that you don't get that because I know that will ruin your day. It's like for fun. This is Page of Wands type shit. For fun. To see you hurt. This type of shit. This type of shit. Why? Because you have moved on. You have started a new life. You're not with them. This type of shit. This is consequences for your actions for having a life outside of them. Fuck do you what fuck you mean? Having a life outside of them? You're not gonna get far. You're not gonna be able to create nothing new. Wow. 9 of Cups. I just asked, what is the outcome in this situation? I see you breaking free though. 9 of Cups. Someone tried to keep you stagnant. They try to keep you from having that, like, they like you free, but like, oh, but you're not free to break through a generational curse though. Like, you still gonna be stagnant in your money. You still gonna be stagnant in something. You know what I mean? Like, that's what they think. Shit. That's what they think. I'm telling you, that's what they think. That shit ain't gonna happen, baby. Listen, what they don't see behind the scenes is how The Most High is in control. And I'm going to leave it at that because I'm not going to say too much of anything else. Okay? Because you know how these motherfucking karmics and these stalking ass exes be watching these fucking tarot readings, trying to spin the narrative so that it fits their storyline. Yeah, 20%. Thank you, Spirit. Okay? Yeah. That's sad. That's really sad. Like, just imagine how broken you are on the inside to go out of your way to not contribute to making sure that your kid has a full life. I don't give a fuck if you're mad about the person that you have a kid with. You the one who stuck your dick in them. You the one who laid up with them. You the one who put your pussy on their dick. That's who you have a kid with now. Deal with it. You know what I mean? Deal with it. But you can't just parent how you want to parent. Choose to show up when you want to show up so that it makes the other parent upset and that they don't get, the support from you as a parent. You know and then it's like, oh, you don't get the support, so you don't get to have a life where you believe that people are going to support you. Because energetically and spiritually, what they're trying to do is basically siphon this energy from you that says you won't be able to have a partner that's going to support you in a soft way. I'm going to make it difficult for you. I'm going to make it hard for you. You know what I'm saying? Nobody who doesn't care about you, who, and I'm not saying doesn't care about you, but you know how people are like, I don't give a fuck about what you do. Shit. I know if I don't give a fuck about what a person does, I let them live their life. Hell. You feel what I'm saying? I let them do them. I don't give a fuck about what you do with your life. But what you're not going to do is run somebody's name in the mud and create a narrative of some bullshit and then be like, yeah, and then cause a confusion because it's a confusion spell. So you be like, nah, that's what people think about. See, nah, that's me. They talking about me. Like, no, you're creating a confusion spell. Thank you, Spirit. My nose started itching. Thank you. I don't sit up here and lie on my platform, and I will never lie on my platform for anybody because then I have to deal with that. And as much as I go off on this platform about people who come on here and be spiritually bypassing and be lying and scheming and doing all that extra shit, and I go the fuck off. I ain't gonna sit up here and lie and sugarcoat shit for no fucking body. Not even my goddamn self. I'm gonna hold me accountable. But this shit that I just did in this reading, this is some bullshit. That's some bullshit. And shit, I pray that that this type of shit not only is not only handled in the spiritual realm and spiritual court, not somebody going to see a voodoo practitioner trying to do a love spell, confusion spell, and shit like that on their own. Because it does have to go to spiritual court. Okay? I hope that in spiritual court, not only does it get handled, but I hope that it is seen and it is fallen on by wise eyes and ears. And this is the reason that I teach how I teach. This is not cool. But the Most High already confirmed. You know what I'm saying? The Most High, like, I got a plan. You see with the card saying I ain't going to detail because, again, like I said, these karmics be watching this fucking channel so that they can spin and control the narrative and continue to cause confusion and separation spells. You're not slick. We just ain't talk to you directly because we didn't have to. Because you weren't necessary. It's so lame. But anyways, I digress. That's neither here nor there. Thank you guys so much for tuning in. Let me know if you watched the whole thing. Let me know if you watched the whole thing. Also, hit the subscribe button. Hit the like button. And I gotta get ready. Gotta get myself together, guys. Okay? So let me go get myself together. I will see you guys soon. I hope you have a great evening. I will see you guys later. Thank you for tuning in. Thank you for your support, your genuine, real love and support. I appreciate you. 4 years we've been doing this. Let's keep going. Let's run it up for 4 more, right? So thank you so much for tuning in. Thank you for locking in with me. I love you to life. Peace.